A look at the Pistons starting group. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duren, then it's Thompson, and it's Holland in at the 4 spot. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with MP, and it's Flagg in at small forward. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now here's Irving. Here's Flagg. Clock at 6. Pass to MP. All alone. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Holland. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Irving. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Flagg. Now MP. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 5 now.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Holland for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And that one's good. Flagg.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flagg is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low. And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Cunningham. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to Duren. Back to Robinson. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Irving. This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
To the paint. Here's Duren.
Oh, wow. Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
Irving, the pass to MP. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Looking to win the run. And that's good. Irving for 3.
Yeah, Kyrie is a great shooter. Just under 40% from deep for his career.
Outside Robinson. Duren in the high post. Duren the screen. Here's Thompson. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Thompson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He finished with 67 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Back to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. Dallas leading by 5. Down low. Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Robinson. Pass to Holland. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now that we're approaching the midway point of the season, Legs, what kind of storylines are you following?
Well, this is the time of the year, B.A., when you start talking about the trade deadline. You know there are teams out there looking to make that perfect move to put them over the top.
How unnerving. For players this time of year.
Very difficult when those rumors are swirling, not just for the player involved, but for his team.
For Dallas, Flags checked in for Bagley. MP comes in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Thompson in for Robinson. Najee Marshall is out there with Flag. Then it's MP. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
Marshall outside. The 3 is up. And Irving hits again from deep. He's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Gafford with the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis. Well, the passing ability of Cunningham is top shelf, and sometimes even an overlooked part of his game.
The long-range hit from MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Irving. Nails it from 3. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
And you just knew Cunningham was going to respond with a 3 of his own.
The Mavericks lead by 12. MP outside. Gafford with a screen on Levert. Back to MP. Let's go with a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Cunningham finds Levert. Thompson outside. Duran with it. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Steps back and fires. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, the clock was winding down, but Cunningham kept his composure.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Back to MP. From the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
The Mavericks lead by 13. Here's Flagg. Kicks it out to MP. The shot. The bank shot, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
Robinson, he's checked in for Levert. That free throw, no good. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Ryan, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Holland. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Washington passes to MP. Irving looking around. From deep, MP. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cunningham against Irving. Lively with a block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Washington finds MP. Left side Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's MP from outside. The Pistons clear it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pistons trail by 13. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Jalen Duren, Holland out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, passing is truly one of the strengths of Cunningham's game, even when he's already inside the paint.
Fires the 3. And MP good for 3. Henry's got 19 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 13-point game. Here's Holland, averaging around 6 a game. Down low, Cunningham.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Washington. From deep, MP. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Here's Robinson. There's Cunningham with a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Drains the triple.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Holland. And here's Cunningham. Knocks it down from distance. Cunningham's got 12.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Flag. Washington outside. Five to shoot. And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Washington. 15 points in the game. Pistons trail by 19. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren in the post. He's guarded by Washington. Thompson's shot is off. Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Pass to Irving. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's Holland. And here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Irving. Tries the 9-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Washington outside. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Now here's Robinson. Now Duren. Pass to Holland. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Bagley comes in for Washington. And a switch here also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. Out left to the wing. Thompson outside. Ball stolen. Flag. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And at every level so far, Flag has dominated. No surprise to see him doing it in the NBA.
Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Robinson. Duren with a screen on Irving. And again, the Pistons missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's MP from outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, Detroit's shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Here's Robinson, covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. And here's LeVert for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Kicks it out to MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
LeVert outside. Over MP. The shot by LeVert, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Henry, the pass to Gafford.
Right here.
Outside Bagley.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Gafford. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1 minute left in the third quarter here. And here's LeVert. No made baskets yet. Pass to Duren. Here's Robinson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP outside. Here's Flag. Lets it go from deep. Duren with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson passes to Robinson. And here's LeVert. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pass to Holland from the arc. And so it's Dallas with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Gig. What's the most important part of the job in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
They've got Williams. Daniel Gafford is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's MP, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Now here's Robinson. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Marshall passes to Williams. And here's MP. Pass to Marshall. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Thompson outside. Duren up top. Here's Holland. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Now here's Gafford. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Marshall on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. MP outside. Pass to Bagley. Shoots. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Thompson. Duren in the high post. Now Robinson. True on the 14-footer.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Thompson outside. Here's Holland. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Jump shot is good that time. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Here's MP. And again, it's Dallas.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Pass to Robinson. There's the 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now. 1:29 left to play in the 4th quarter. Back to MP. Gafford finds Bagley. Here's Henry. Another one falls for Dallas.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Thompson with a screen. And stolen by Williams. MP outside. Pass to Gafford. Back to MP. Here's Bagley. With the teardrop. 5 on the clock. Here's MP. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 48.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right. Championships are built day by day, practice by practice. We want to approach every game with that energy, and when we do, good things happen. Enough good things happen, great things start happening. And that's what we're looking for, greatness every night.
You're well on your way, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.